Hey guys, Vindy, and let's quickly look at the Nasdaq 100 starting from weekly. Yes, we've had a nice engulfing candle around that, which was signifying continuation. And the previous weekly candle, which is this tiny candle that I'm pointing at, showed us a nice bullish close. Okay, so what I'd like to pay, remember, we're not too far away from the 14,000. We are just a couple of points away from that. So if we go down to daily, okay, you can see that nice uptrend nicely around that point in the form of a channel. You can also get that if you connect that and that, this point and that point. Of course, if you do it like that, it's just not going to be symmetric. So if you move it like this, that is a nice channel that we're getting. Okay, you look at, notice how I'm drawing this from the tips of the candles, or the upper parts or the lower parts of the candles. I'm not actually crossing price. Okay, so easy stuff. So if you're looking at the channel, obviously we are sitting within this resistance. This is the support that we're having. However, within this particular channel, there's another aggressive channel which is inside that, and we're going to pay attention to that. So if I go to H4, you can see that yes, for the past couple of rather days, price was going up in another sort of a channel. So if I try to duplicate this particular trend line, you can see that symmetry that is taking place there around that point. Okay, so that's another channel that we can sort of focus on for now, because this one, if we're to think about it, will need a very strong retracement in order to come back and hit this support. Okay, so that is why I'm saying that there is another channel that we can actually pay attention to, especially when you're a day trader. Then you're looking at that particular channel, which is going to play out nicely on lower time frames. So if we go to H1, there you will see the channel nicely playing out. This is beautiful. So if you look at this R resistance, we are back on that particular resistance. So we could see price pushing up a little bit to hit that, and this is where most likely to look for opportunities to sell. Okay, now when you sell that particular push in, obviously you need to have targets. You need to have targets. You're not just going to sell when price gets there. You'll have to confirm with your entry strategies in order to see whether you should sell or whether you should stay away, okay, or buy that particular point. So however, this is the tight trade that we're most likely to find around that point. Maybe on 5 minutes, it's 15 minutes rather, it's gonna look nice. As soon as we get that confirmation around that, we target this particular point. Why this point? This particular point, this is where the breakout actually took place. Aggressive breakout took place. Actually, is this one right there. If I zoom in, you can see this aggressive candle. There's no retest of some point. So if we're to mark this as a zone, you can see that price broke out of this zone and actually went forward. So I'd like to see it going up a little bit so that I can find a quick sell, maybe on 15 minutes or there. That's what I'm going to do. I will confirm with the strategy during the week, but the sales should actually come from here, and we target this particular zone. Okay, so yes, you can target that, or you can target this particular trend line. I hate what I'm doing right now, throwing a lot of trend lines. That, okay, that is another trend line that was broken. If you move to a different time frame, most likely to see a quick retest there. So we could see price maybe coming back down to hit this trend line and then go up. That's where our buys are going to come from. Okay, straightforward, nothing rocket. Our buys are most likely to come from that particular one. So if you're a buyer of this particular instrument, you're most likely to move it around that point. Just grab that buy tool, and then you hide your stop loss somewhere below this particular point. Okay, and also keep in mind that we could see another sort of a trend around here where price will come down, retest, and then push forward. Okay, so because we're having that nice uptrend, so if you buy, obviously want to buy low, and this is the lowest point that we can currently establish, and we move forward. Okay, so it's easy as that. If you've watched this video up to here and you're not subscribed, at least YouTube is telling me that 67% of you guys are watching my videos and you are not subscribed. I mean, consider subscribing if you've watched the video up to here, and don't forget to like, leave a comment if you would like me to do more videos on this particular shandis. My WhatsApp number is down there, Telegram link for the free group down there. Yeah, that's all I can say for now. And a couple of trades that we took on us for the past couple of days. Let me see if I can quickly go there. quickly go there. All right, so this is the couple of trades. This was a buy limit. So I posted a video before. That is why this was referring to the same approach as the video before, which is basically this approach. So the buy that we got from this, this is a video you can see for 4 minutes explaining, another one for oil, 2 minutes explaining, another one for oil again, 1 minute explaining. So these are not just screenshots. Another one for NAS and the sell from day before yesterday. Okay, that's another one around that point. Okay, so all of these particular trades that we actually took, I think there was this one got stopped out, and then this one as well. Which one was it? Not that one. The last one, which is this one, went well. And which one? This one as well, and this one as well. Okay, so you can see they explain, these are videos, they explain as to what, how you're gonna find your buys and all that. So do consider checking that out if you're a member. If you're not a member, just wait for the next intake. You don't have to watching these YouTube videos as well. It's also a cool thing. I hope they are useful. Let me know in the comment section if these videos are useful. Otherwise, sharp, remember the buy areas. We would like to buy this particular asset. For this one, I'd like to buy it down here after I retest back to the upside, and the sell is on that particular channel that I drew. So those are just my views on this particular instrument. Otherwise, sharp.